Ambassador Jose Marcos Nogueira Viana, Ambassador of the Federative Republic of Brazil, Ambassador Ed, Jennifer Ed, Ambassador of Dominica to Brazil, Dr. Martin Christmas, representative of the Minister of Health, Permanent Secretary, Ms. Karen Kuribo, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and CARICOM Affairs, Chief Pharmacist of the Ministry of Health, the public, media, good afternoon. It is indeed a pleasure for me to participate in this symbolic handover of materials and supply that have been gifted to Dominica by the Federative Republic of Brazil. You will see the items, some of the items are here. It is part of a much larger shipment which is currently being stored with the Ministry of Health. And it is something that will be of great benefit to the Dominican public. I think that the Tropical Storm Erika has brought out the best of our friends in the region. They have rallied very quickly to our aid, and it underscores the need for countries like ours to have good relations with our friends in the region and internationally. And I would just like to give you a brief synopsis of the relationship between Dominica and the Republic of Brazil. We established diplomatic relations between our two countries in 1986, and relations between our two countries since then has been cordial and fruitful. The Embassy of Brazil in Roseau was set up in June 2010, and it's responsible for the conduct of Brazil's relations with Dominica. We wish, as the government of Dominica, to acknowledge the presence and efforts of His Excellency Jose Marcos Viana over the last 5 years in facilitating the relationship between Dominica and Brazil. Dominica's appointment of Mrs. Jennifer Ed as non-resident ambassador to the Federative Republic of Brazil is also symbolic of our interest and commitment in deepening the relationship with Brazil. The Brazilian government has offered over the years assistance to the government of Dominica through a technical cooperation program, and a number of bilateral agreements have been signed between our two countries. An international conference on land reform and rural development was done in March of 2006. There was a visit by a team of 2 Brazilian experts in 2010 to discuss research in the fields of agriculture and cattle rearing with relevant officials of the Ministry of Agriculture. In July 2011, Brazil launched a new cooperation program comprising 24 short-term training courses in various fields. Under this program, Dominica benefited from participation in the following training courses: Vegetal Genetic Resources Tropical Fruit Processing, Organic Horticulture in Tropical Regions, Sustainable School Feeding Program, the first training course for Caribbean diplomats, and the International Course on Tropical Forest Monitoring. This is not the first time that Brazil has assisted Dominica with disaster support. In 2007, we were assisted through the donation of 300 sheets of zinc roofing material worth US $10,000 towards recovery of damage after Hurricane Dean. We also have entered into bilateral agreements with the Federative Republic of Brazil, which include an agreement that was signed between our two governments on April 26, 2010, and which entered into force in November 2013, which was an agreement between the government of Dominica and the government of Brazil on visa exemption for holders of diplomatic, official, or service passports. Earlier this year, we were able to conclude a visa waiver agreement with the Republic of Brazil, which allows for holders of ordinary passports of both countries to be able to travel freely without the need for a visa waiver agreement. So any Dominican wishing to travel to Brazil no longer has to apply for a visa, and that was effective actually in earlier this year. We also have an agreement on cultural cooperation between our two governments, and under the terms of this agreement, the parties agreed to encourage cooperation between the cultural institutions to encourage exchange of experiences in visual arts, music, dance, audiovisual, and cultural education, and promote contacts between our respective museums. Now, these are just some of the agreements that are in place between the government of Dominica and the Federative Republic of Brazil. And it's an indication of the friendship that we enjoy. As relates to the damage caused to Dominica by Tropical Storm Erika, in response to the Honorable Prime Minister's appeal for assistance following the passage of the storm, the President of Brazil was very quick to respond. Her Excellency Dilma Rousseff sent a favorable response to the request for assistance by Prime Minister Skerrit with an offer of food and medical supplies to Dominica. Subsequently, His Excellency Milton Rondo Filho, General Coordinator of International Actions Against Hunger of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs Brazil, notified the government of a shipment of 61 boxes containing medicines and basic medical supplies for the Ministry of Health at a total cost of US $23,163.52. This shipment includes anti-tuberculosis and other medicines, intravenous puncture catheters, gloves for medical procedures, disposable masks and syringes, and others. Her Excellency Jennifer Ed, Ambassador of Dominica to Brazil, played a vital role in facilitating this generous donation from the Brazilian authorities, and I want to say a special thank you to her. I also want to thank Ambassador Viana as well for his role in assisting in the coordination of these supplies to Dominica. So on behalf of the government and people of Dominica, I wish to express our sincere gratitude to the government of Brazil for the assistance and support that they have given to us. And I wish, Ambassador, that you would convey to your government that the government and people of Dominica are very grateful for this hand of friendship that has been extended to us. And we know that the shipment of medical supplies is going to be of great use to the people of Dominica. And please convey to your government our deepest thanks for this generous showing of support to us and for these items that have been donated to us. So thank you very much to the government and people of Brazil. Thank you.